Hi, I'm editor Denise Gustavson. Welcome to our series of video interviews here at ISA Sign Expo 2011. I have here with me is Leon Geteno from Target Graphics based in Mexico City, Mexico. His company was founded in 1999 and he's here to answer a series of questions with us. Welcome again. Thank you very much for joining us.
Having me here.
So the first question is, how's business?
How's business? Well, for me, it's very exciting.
Good.
We are creating new things, exploring new markets, and it's been growing lately. It's been growing.
That's good to hear, especially with everything going on. It's always good to hear that business is getting better. So you've seen improvement, I'm guessing.
Yes, I've seen improvement in different markets with different customers, and also improvement in their companies. So that's very good news for us.
That's very good.
That means that we can go back to the growing of our businesses.
It's fantastic. So, in your opinion, you've been around since 1999, what would you see as the greatest challenge that the industry is facing right now?
I think that the greatest challenge are the way we are aware of this market. We are totally, or most of the people it's only concentrating their efforts on trying to compete, with the same technologies, same things in the same markets all the time. If you analyze, or the owners of businesses analyze what they're doing, they will find out that this is true most of the time. So the biggest challenge right now is to identify new markets, to try to think a little bit of what we want in the future, not trying to think about what we need. It's what we want, and go
where
ahead
you really
with
want to go.
Yeah, where do we want to go, and of course trying to look at our equipments, for example, as tools. I suggest that in order to be able to produce in different markets, new ways of doing the things that we do, and of course trying to see what we're going to do in the future.
So my third question is, what are the biggest, what major innovations or technologies do you believe will shape the future of the industry?
I really believe that in growing markets, our customers are asking more and more for high resolution.
Okay.
Not necessarily speed, but very high resolution, very good quality in all of the products, including textiles, flatbeds, even roll-to-roll.
Okay.
And of course, another challenge is to try to break that paradigm about plastics, and everything, and try to go into more ecological or sustainable materials that we print on. It's crazy that we're developing new machines with ecological inks and everything, but we keep printing on plastics, for example. So it's very funny. It's just a matter that we decide to do it. There is a wide range of possibilities, for example.
So you were talking about sustainability a moment ago. So what do you think are some of the bigger challenges? You mentioned materials already, are some of the biggest challenges in regards to sustainability. What other challenges do you think the industry faces in moving more toward a sustainable workflow?
Well, it's just a matter of a decision for the owners to stop supporting inks that are, for example, semi-ecological. We're coming from solvent. Of course, we are making a very good effort, and the companies to try to lower the solvents that are included in these inks. But almost no one has going back to the water base that we had like 10 years ago, or making something really good about it. It's not a matter of changing or making it less worse. It's a matter of deciding to switch to ecological inks and materials. So if we don't do it voluntarily, we'll end up doing it by force with something traumatic in the future.
And that's not really the way you want to go and do it.
No. I believe that these things, it's a matter of keep growing constantly, and not every time you have a problem. So if we are watching that this is happening, let's just go and do it. It's not that difficult. It's just a matter of decision.
Great. So where do you see the most opportunity for growth within the next year or so?
Well, I think a lot of opportunity switching the materials.
Okay.
example, it's the growing market of textile, which in some way is not plastic, it's more ecological, sustainable. Paper, and also we have a great possibilities doing different papers. I mean, it's just not one paper.
Yeah.
It's papers with different textures and colors and everything. And all the machines, the new machines, are able to print in this. Also textiles, and I see possibilities in to try to give service, for example, to the people who is with very old technology, very high volumes technologies, and try to offer them a tool if they don't want to buy or they don't want to do the services, offer them our services to them, which as a point of sales.
So partner with companies, maybe a screen company or
A screen
commercial
printing company, even offset companies.
Yes.
Even offset companies are having less and less high volumes, and what I find out is that the offset companies tend to be more concentrating in their large volumes when they have them, and in the marketing of that, and when they offer small machines, digital printing machines for offset printing, or even plotters which exceed the size of the offset press, they don't want to buy the machine. They prefer to being able to concentrate in their businesses and ask somebody else to do it for them. I've been experimenting with some of those, and it's incredible the amount of jobs they could have just to give service to the customer who is producing the offset prints. They don't want to get into it. They prefer to pay you to do it, so we can.
And you'll take the business.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I want to do.
And the last question, as a business owner, what is the biggest issue that really concerns you or keeps you up at night?
That's a good question, and I'm more. Before I was trying to competing. You know, we have two different kinds of minds: creative mind and competing mind. Competing mind means that we are awake at night, thinking about what's going to happen tomorrow. How am I going to make enough money just to sustain myself? Not even to pay for what I want. How I'm going to be able to compete or lower in the prices. I think this is a big mistake because you end up working for 20 years and having nothing. So if this is really hard, what I do is to program myself to go into creative mind. So when I'm awake at night thinking, it's about which new market I'm going to get. How can I make with the same tools that I have different products to someone else, which is not in the same circle that we know. And there's lots of opportunity there.
There's tons of opportunity out
Yes,
there.
so I'm awake because of that, trying to creating new market, new products, new ways of doing things. And also it's very important to go out and put out the ideas for someone to take them.
Okay, great. Leon, thank you very much. I appreciate your time. Thank you again.
Thank you very much for having me here.